Fantastic racing as we cross the line once more. It's just over 12 minutes remaining. Steve Soper holding off Tom Christensen's advantages for now.
Yes, so we're going to have an American battle, at least for now, up the front. Christensen using a little bit more road on the exit of turn one. The Fairlane is a bit more mainstream, family mid-size car, more sportier compared to the Thunderbird, which is a bit more stylish. For a road car anyway, to have racing side by side, I'm pretty sure at some points around this Goodwood circuit. In a Austin 840.
There goes managed to get through. 6 spot. Like he's finally been able to that's a pretty cool fight. It looked like it was Josh Cook's lost the place in the last few.
Off the back, and actually he's probably going to fall into the clutches once again of Andrew Jordan. And Jake Hill's having a wave at someone on the pit wall. He's going to now try and chase down Tom Ingram, but there's a big gap between him and Jake Hill. But I think he's got more things to worry about, and that's going to be Jenson Button in the little red rocket behind.
Yeah, he's been able to get in front of Button, but has not been able to shake the British Formula One champion. Tell you who's had a good start actually in this race is Alex Brundle in the Lichtenstein. From Alex Brundle. Really close to the back of Emmanuel Hero. With this one. As he can, the difference in St. Mary's Trophy Part 1. Right, here we go then. What do we have? By the Austin of Tony Sharp. Zodiac having a nice tussle through the final chicane. Everywhere you look, there are battles in this field. The 77 car in the middle here. This is Andrew Jordan. who's currently occupying 4th spot, right behind Gordon Shedden and Tom Ingram. Ooh, making it nearly 3 wide. No, but it's certainly 2 wide, but the Jaguar is just able to get its foot down. We're going to go 2 wide through the slight right-hand king. No, we're not. Very close. Andrew Jordan. The whole front. This is the battle. The 3rd, 4th. Sliding through the corners.
From the 77, Tom Ingram goes across the grass. Don't do that, Tom. They're still back. Corner. Gordon Shedden. Keep going. He's going to allow me to. So that gap now comes down between Coker and Christensen, but they pretty much are setting near an identical lap time. The replay of Tom Ingram potentially trying to use, let's say, a little bit of push to pass. He goes into Lavin. Let's have a little look. Not on that shot, and he's going to try and get the up and under, and isn't able quite to do so.
And a little love tap with a few consequences, and then a bit of a mow of the lawn as well. Not yet done either, as they continue to almost drag each other through every section. Andrew Jordan and Tom Ingram. Power down, and here comes Andrew Jordan. And Tom Ingram is looking at it as well. They're working together. It's incredible. They don't have the grunt compared to the Jaguar, but maybe they do work together. They will. 3.4 of the Jaguar, but Jaguar Mark 1 to 4th place, but what an epic battle, and tell you what, while they keep fighting, short shot now, so we could see this go all the way to the flag.
And just to point out, look at the gap at the top, 0.3 of a second now between our front two, and as you said, yeah, it's brought in that we thought that gap for and they have. That just shows how much time you lose from scrapping. These two won't want to lose too much time. 17 seconds is a gap between Andrew Jordan and Tom Christensen, who's getting a drift.
Goodwood Revival with the owners of the cars taking part in the race, and then we'll get an aggregate result. Professional driver, the best possible outcome at the first point of our nothing to fix. He goes for another lap. The Goodwood Revival.
It is Jake Hill now. He's all the way on, going to be good on the back of Tom Ingram, and we see these two battle it out quite often. He's actually fighting in the championship up against Sutton. And he is charging, getting in the slipstream of Andrew Jordan. As they go up to St Mary's, he's very brave to do so, but these drivers are pretty brave. He had a little look, trying to put Andrew off, who has turned his lights off now. He's made his way past Gordon Shedden.
That was the battle for third. Johnny not too far ahead. On the Goodwood Motor Circuit, 4/10 of a second between the leaders, Steve Soper, Andrew Jordan and Tom Ingram. Jake Hill and Jenson Button are close to each other as well. Gordon Shedden's now fallen down to 7th place. Thunderbird would like to have a sniff at glory this afternoon.
One thing to look, we just saw at the front of the shot there. Start down the inside, 9 through into St Mary's. Could play a part. Steve Soper needs to try and get back through. He scrubs everywhere on the brakes. Going to get the car rotated and back if you can, feathering that throttle as it's longer than it looks on the entry. They drift round.
Change of lead then, and the 9-time Le Mans winner. Move on the touring car legend Steve Soper, but Steve Soper still keeping fast as they come through the chicane. Is that going to affect things? Andrew Jordan sits in 3rd position in his Austin A40, some way back now.
This will be the last lap. 1 minute remaining. Andre Gosser that went off. On board our Riley 1.5 from Dario Franchitti, who does the right thing, gets out of the way. What a shot. And he's got a great view of this battle for the lead.
Although that was still in this one. Looks like Tony Kanaan might well have called it a day early. I think he's had to come into the pits, but we should be getting this final lap then. And where is it going to go? He's buying his playing its part through the final chicane for the final time in this St Mary's Trophy Part 1. Christensen in the Ford Thunderbird, a magnificent race, a magnificent win, and it's the Ford Fairlane in second of Steve Soper. Door to door for nearly it's going to go the way of Andrew Jordan. That's just off 6th, and Marcel Fassler won out his battle with Emanuele Pirro. Gordon Shedden, who was running in the lead for a short while, falling down to 9th, and it should be Alex Brundle who will come home. We'll see though, as they battle it out towards the fact they've taken the checkered flag. This further down the field, Brundle does take that top 10 position.
Yeah, he certainly does. And he's trying to get past Brabham in number 1. Jaguar, no, he has got past, shall I say. Brabham there. So, mate, that's a battle for 12th and 13th. What he was trying to do there going around into the big
will be up on the gantry, and when he drops it, like another great start, but this time Martin's strength was trumped. The power